Outside again.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be filming secrets for a straight A student. Semester I'm making all straight A's, so I wanted to share with you guys my tips and tricks and what exactly I do to maintain those straight A's. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and like this video so I know you guys like college videos, and let's go ahead and get started. So I have 10 tips that I'm going to share with you guys. So number one, it is stay organized. I have a few tips in this section, but I'm not going to go too in depth on how to stay organized just because I'm going to make another whole video dedicated to how I stay organized in college so that you guys know. But here's just some basic tips on how to stay organized. So have a 5-subject notebook that is college rolled and use each section for each of your classes, because you might waste more paper if you get one individual notebook for each class, and it's not as heavy because you only have one notebook. I think that note-taking methods, I'm going to go into that more later into this video, but write notes, just basic drawn out notes in class, and then rewrite them once you get home. Do not procrastinate. If you procrastinate, it's not going to end well for you. Even if you think that you're good at procrastinating and doing your assignments at the last minute, you're not. The assignments really pile up, and sometimes, like one of my classes, business statistics, he has assignments assigned each day of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we have to finish the assignments one day, and then the next day we have another assignment to finish. So if you wait and do those assignments like that we're doing on Monday on Tuesday, then you're gonna have Monday's assignments plus Tuesday's assignments to do. So my whole reasoning behind this is it builds up really quickly, and if you don't stay on top of it or maybe even stay ahead of it, you're gonna get really behind and it's just not gonna end well. The third tip is about time management. I think that you should always put your schoolwork first, even if you have other activities that are going on in your life. If you're in organizations, if you're in clubs, put your assignments first, because that's what's going to help you in the long run with your career and everything. I think that if you focus on your important, necessity things in your life first, and then you fit everything into your life accordingly, depending on how much time you have left over, that's really going to help you better. I'm in a sorority. I'm also in a few other organizations, and sometimes I may not be able to make it to those meetings if I have chapter meeting for my sorority. That's the main thing that I really attend. But my other clubs, if I don't have time to go, I'm not gonna go if I have a lot of homework and I just can't make it. That's just not gonna work. The fourth tip is go to class. If you go to class, you're going to learn more than if you didn't go to class, point blank, period. Even if you're in a big lecture hall and they don't take attendance, still go, because that's a big lecture hall and they're going to have important things to tell you. So if you don't go, then you're going to be missing out on that important information that would be maybe on your test, or it would be on a pop quiz, and you're going to miss out on it if you don't go to class. And then if you have a class that does take attendance, just go, because that's a certain percentage of your grade. And I know some classes, they won't take attendance for a certain number of days that you miss, but then after those days are up, they will take attendance, and then it'll just deduct it from your final grade. So just go to class, because you're just getting told to go and listen and take notes. It's not that hard. And if you go and you take notes, you're literally getting a free percentage of your grade just for going. That's that simple. It's not that hard to go to class. So go to class. My fifth tip is note-taking. Write informative notes in class and rewrite them once you get out. That's what I said earlier. Basically, what I meant by that is just write your notes kind of fast, because I know some professors, they talk super fast and you're not going to be able to super nice, pretty, drawn out notes in class. Just write down the basic information that you need to know in class, and then once you get out of class, you can kind of rewrite it, highlight, do colored pens and pencils, whatever you want to do. And you can really organize it after class once you've gotten all the information down on paper. I recommend doing black pen or pencil in class, because then you will not have all these random colors that you're what information is this, where does it need to go in my notebook. You just have it all in one color. The sixth tip is do any extra credit that is assigned. So even if it's optional and you don't need to do it, still do it, because hey, it counts towards your grade somehow, and it will only help you. Because if you don't do it, you could be missing out on opportunities to raise your grade. Let's say you're B plus, and you have like a 89.5, and you gotta have like an 89.6 to get an A. Do the extra credit, it'll bring your grade up, point blank period. Seventh tip, ask for help if you need it, and take advantage of office hours. In my first semester of college, I never took advantage of office hours. I always just went to class, left, and never came to talk to my professors. Taking advantage of office hours will really help you to have a deep relationship with your professor, and they'll get to know you better. And let's say you have a paper that you need read from your professor and you want some feedback on it to see what you need to do to change it up and get a better grade on it. Maybe just ask. The worst thing they can say is no. The best thing they can say is yes, I'll give you the feedback. So it doesn't hurt to just go and ask and talk to them and build that relationship with them so that they actually know who you are. 8th tip is do your homework. Pretty simple, right? But if you don't do your homework, you're missing out on grades that count. So irregardless, school comes first, and do it until you get 100. Like literally, if you keep doing those assignments that you have, like your homework assignments, and you keep making like 80s and 70s, just do your assignments until you get a 90 plus, like a 90 or above. And that's what you're going to get an A. And then my last tip is study in different sceneries and study with friends. That makes it more fun. If you study in like a different scenery, like a coffee shop or the library at your school, instead of just your desk in your bedroom, that's really going to help you to get more motivated. And I think that when you're more motivated, you're more apt to get better grades because you're actually motivated to actually put in the work. And another thing that I did want to preface is really, like, if you procrastinate and you don't want to do your homework, really what I think is like, think about like where you want to be in life and what you want to accomplish from doing this work. And then that'll kind of motivate you to do your work instead of procrastinating and putting it off. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Let me know if you guys like it. Comment any video requests that you have, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.